Close your eyes and imagine this. You're standing in a small workshop in 15th century Florence. On one side, a half-finished painting of a mysterious woman with a slight smile. On the other, sketches of flying machines that look like early helicopters. And in the corner, anatomical drawings so precise they could be mistaken for medical textbooks. Now here's the shocking part. All of this came from the same mind. This was the world of Leonardo da Vinci, painter, scientist, engineer, architect, philosopher, and dreamer. But here's the big question. How did one man master so many fields centuries before Google or YouTube existed? And more importantly, what can we learn from his approach to apply in our own lives today? Stay with me until the end, because what you'll discover could change the way you learn, think, and create forever. The man behind the myth. Leonardo was born in 1452 in Vinci, a small town in Italy. He was the illegitimate son of a notary, which meant he didn't receive formal education like Latin or advanced mathematics at first. Some might call that a disadvantage, but in reality it was his greatest gift, because Leonardo learned differently. He didn't memorize, he observed, he sketched. He asked questions, thousands of them. He once wrote in his notebooks, "I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do." And that's exactly what he did. He applied knowledge from one area to another. That was the secret that made him timeless. His learning method, one, radical curiosity. Leonardo's notebooks are filled with random questions. Why is the sky blue? How does a bird fly? What makes people yawn? His curiosity wasn't limited to his profession, it extended to everything. The modern takeaway is that don't limit curiosity to your job or school subject. Follow your questions, no matter how strange they seem. 2. Learn by observation. He studied nature endlessly, water, plants, clouds, anatomy. For example, before painting the Last Supper, he observed human expressions to capture emotion with detail. The modern takeaway is to look around you. The best lessons are hidden in daily life if you pay attention. 3. Connect the unconnected. Leonardo merged art and science. His anatomy studies improved his paintings. His knowledge of geometry influenced his art. Example, the Vitruvian Man combined math, art, and human anatomy. The modern takeaway is that the true creativity comes from connecting two unrelated things. 4. Experiment relentlessly. Leonardo built prototypes, dissected cadavers, tested designs. Many failed, but each failure brought him closer to genius. The modern takeaway is that don't fear mistakes. Treat life as a series of experiments. 5. Never stop learning. Even in his 60s, Leonardo studied geology, optics, and hydraulics. He believed that learning never exhausts the mind. The modern takeaway is that no matter your age, career, or situation, keep learning. How to apply Da Vinci's approach today. Now, let's bring this into the 21st century. You don't need to be a painter or inventor to live like Leonardo. Here are simple ways to use his method in your life. Keep a curiosity journal. Write down questions daily. Google some. Explore others deeply. Learn across fields. If you're in business, study psychology. If you're an artist, learn about technology. Cross-pollination creates breakthroughs. Visual note-taking, instead of only writing notes, sketch diagrams, mind maps, or doodles like Leonardo did. Practice deep observation. When eating, notice the details. When walking, observe shadows, sounds, and textures. Train your brain to notice what others miss. Embrace experiments. Don't just read about fitness, try a new workout. Don't just dream about a project. Start a rough version today. Leonardo's genius wasn't magic, it was practice. He wasn't born extraordinary. He trained himself to see connections others ignored. So here's the truth. Leonardo da Vinci lived 500 years ago, but his lessons are more important today than ever before. We live in a world that tells us to specialize, to stay in our lane, to do one thing. But Leonardo's life proves the opposite, that exploring widely, learning endlessly, and connecting deeply is the path to greatness. Ask yourself, what questions do I want to explore today? What new field can I dip into this month? What experiment can I try without worrying about failure? Because maybe, just maybe, the secret to your success isn't doing more of the same. It's daring to explore the unknown, just like Leonardo. So remember this, stay curious, stay hungry, keep learning, and who knows, you might just create your own renaissance. If this video inspired you, give it a like, subscribe to Life Lessons, and share it with someone who needs a push of motivation today. Because just like Leonardo, you have the power to think differently, learn endlessly, and create a life worth remembering. See you in the next one.